So in this video, let's talk about group discussions in the discussion forum. So there are kind of two methods that you can use. So this currently is a discussion forum that's set up as a Q&A. So this means that as the instructor, I post the question, the students then respond to that question. They're not able to see each other's answers until they're able to answer. But what I want to do is focus more on having that group discussion. So let's say in one method that I want to have, so I've got my groups here of group A, B, and C, and I want to have maybe group A that they're discussing one question, and then group B is discussing a unique different question, and so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do first is go to add a new question, and then let's say, why is the sky blue? And let's have that be what group A is going to talk about. So I'm going to go to advanced, and then here I can tell it to which group that I want it to be. So I'm going to tell it that group A is the one that's going to talk about this specific question. Oh, and then let me go ahead and add that to the message here. And then there's a specific question that's tied to group A for them to answer this. And then for example's sake, I'm going to do the same thing for group B. So in this one, I'm going to ask, why is the grass green? And then again, go to advanced. Group B, and then post a form. And so you can see that that's the method you could use for different questions that you want to ask different groups within the same forum. And notice now that I've got this filter here that I can look at all participants and be able to see both group A and group B. I can also narrow it down by focusing on a specific group and so forth. Now, what about the case that I want to ask one question but have that question go out to all of those? So rather than repeating this process of asking the same question and telling it to go to group A and group B and so forth, we're going to create a question but have it assigned to all groups to answer. So I'm going to add a new question. And why is fire red? Go to advance, and then there's this option here to post a copy to all groups. Notice that the group option disables, so I can't tell it a specific group because this is going to go to everyone. And then post to form. And then you should see instead of, so we've got the two original questions, but now there should be three separate ones, one for group A, B, and C, and so forth. So that's how you can do the discussion forum and set it up for different groups. And this is the same procedure you'd use for not only the Q&A, but also the simple discussion forum.